All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending our presentation on the new FilesThruTheAir application for Android. My name is Brian Law, and I'm the engineering manager responsible for creating the application I'm presenting today. I'm joined by my colleague, Zach Donahue, who will be answering your questions during and after the presentation. You can ask questions at any time by using the questions portion of the GoToWebinar user panel on your screen. And Zach will see those during the presentation and afterward. We'll take a look at those when we're finished. So let's get started. So the FilesThruTheAir application is available to all cloud users, and it allows much easier access to your sensors on the go. You no longer need a PC or web browser to view devices in Alarm, review graphical data, and change your device's settings. I'll now walk you through the application, assisted by some short video clips that I made that point out key features of the application. So you can log into the application much the same as you log into the website or the PC software, so you're using the same credentials. You can let the app remember who you are, so you don't have to log in every time you open it. The help button will actually make your password visible, so you can see more complicated passwords. Right now you can see they're kind of blocked by dots. Once logged in, you will arrive at a screen that shows all your devices, as you see here. You can swipe between these tabs to view categorized lists of your sensors. The Favorites tab shows devices that you've marked as special, so you can log in and see those quickly. The Alarm tab shows all the sensors on your account that are currently in an alarm condition. And the All tab works similar to the cloud website's device list when you're looking at a professional account. So it's a structured list that you've defined that you put your sensors in. So these three ways of viewing your sensors all pretty much get you to the same place, but they can get there in different ways or more efficiently depending on how you're looking to, or which sensors you're looking to view. So you can set a device favorite by just clicking on a star. The star is available here on the list view as you see in the video, but also as you connect to the sensor itself, there's a little star there. So you can set a favorite or remove a favorite anytime. Basically all it does is put it in this favorites list, so as soon as you open the application, you'll have the sensors that you're most interested in right in front of you without having to go look for them. To view a device's data, you simply click on it in the list. We're doing the device search. So the device first search is a feature that allows you to find any device on your account simply by typing in the MAC address or the name. So you can actually type in just a piece of the MAC address if you have one in front of you. Or if you've given it a unique name, you can find it here instead of searching your account for it. And then once you do that, combined with the favorites feature, you can star it, as you see in the video here, to quickly add it to your favorites list. So once you find it, add it to favorites, and now it's set up for you. Okay, so when you're viewing devices data, you can pick on it in the list. So you can pick the favorites, alarm, or all view, pick your sensor, or you can just search for the logger as I've shown previously. So once you do that, it will open up that device's information. This video isn't starting. Let me quick get it going. I do apologize for the little bit of a mess we have here. So as you can see here, it brings open a device, a graph, an event, and a settings screen. You can swipe between those tabs to view the information that you're interested in. The summary button that I'm showing off here just shows you the current status of this device. So you can see the settings that are on the logger, when it last transmitted, that sort of information. So swiping to the graph, you can see that you can pinch zoom and do all the things that you'd expect to be able to do to view your data in more detail. The viewing previous session button works similar to the cloud website, where you can view the data that the cloud has stored from previous sessions. So you can pick on the session list as you've seen there, and it'll show you a list of all the sessions and how many readings were in each session. And by clicking on that in the list, you can view old sessions. You can do the same thing you do with your live data for old data. So you can just take a look and zoom in and find issues that you may have only heard of that happened a month ago, for example. The event log is one of the most important screens, or one of the most important features of the cloud, in that you can see all of the events that have happened to your device, whether they be the batteries dying, or you received a high alarm in your refrigerator, for example. All that stuff is in the event log. So on the event log, you can see when it happened, what happened. You can put notes against that information. If you want to close an event as something that you investigated and maybe found the cause of it, and you click that close button, it'll put your username and a timestamp of when that happened. So you'll be able to go back in the future. Somebody will be able to look back in the future and see when that was closed, and you can put a note as to why it was closed. Also on the screen, a handy feature we built in is the filter button. So you can actually click the filter button and only view the events that you're interested in, so you don't have a list of hundreds of events if you have quite a bit going on for a sensor. So you can dive into the detail that you're most interested in. So all device settings can be updated from the Settings tab. This video demonstrates the settings that are available for a Wi-Fi TP device. This information, just like the cloud site, is sent to the device at the next scheduled transmission time. But you can see the applied settings on the cloud site immediately while they're pending. So basically everything that's been available on the cloud site that you're familiar with, you can do from the application. You don't have to open up a web browser on a PC or just take it out of your pocket. If you need help with the application, we've built in some help menus, and those help menus run the first time you open the application, and they show you a few of the key details on how to use the application. But if you need to get back to it, you can access the menu. It's a standard Android navigation menu, and you could do that by tapping the three horizontal lines at the top left of the application, or you can swipe in from the left side of the screen towards the center, as you see I'm doing in the video here. That opens up the little sliding panel. And that sliding panel will allow you to view a help menu and contact us, which I'll get to now. So also on that navigation panel, we've built in the ability to contact us directly. So when you click that button, it brings up a simple dialog here where you can type in a message, and it will actually email us whatever you type in. It'll also give us a little bit of detail about your device and your account, so we won't have to go back and forth getting so much information. We'll be able to quickly see your account info so we can get right into helping you. Definitely appreciate if you send feedback through here as well. Android, as you know, is a very new platform for us. So yeah, definitely would appreciate any feedback you may have. If you channel it through here, then it'll come directly to me. Okay, so how do you find the application? You can find it in a few different ways. You can just pick up your phone and use the Play Store. If you're familiar with Android, you can just search on the Play Store for FilesThruTheAir. You can also do that same search on the Play Store's web browser, and you can actually install it from the web browser remotely. If you haven't done that, that's pretty neat actually. You can also view the direct. You can also go to the direct link at FilesThruTheAir.com. It's actually right next to our Windows software. So if you go to that website, it'll link right to the Play Store as well, so you won't have to do any searching for it. So where do we go from here? We're going to continue developing this application to expand its features. We're always taking into consideration the feedback we receive from our users. A big thing that has been requested from us is to do an iOS version in the new, and it's something we're going to be doing in the new year, allowing Apple users similar functionality. Thanks again for watching. I hope that you found this presentation to be an informative introduction to something we've been working hard to add to our always expanding FilesThruTheAir features.